ability to succeed in college. They go to college more often, and they complete their degree program more frequently. So that's really, really good stuff. And it's important enough that OSPI has included that in the state accountability framework. This is an important step, but it works out unevenly in practice. It really depends on zip code in so many ways. Katie Haycock from the Education Trust observed quite a few years ago, we take kids who start out with less and give them less when they get to school as well. And this is almost always the case with rural students. Rural students take dual credit courses about 15% below the state average. And those that do take them take less. And the reason why they take less is that there's far fewer courses that they have access to in their schools. Spokane School District, for example, has more than 30 dual credit courses. And most rural schools have just a handful at best. Dual credit programs such as AP, International Baccalaureate, Cambridge, college and the high school are difficult to offer in small schools and difficult to maintain. For example, I've heard many times where a teacher retiring or a teacher leaving the district for another position takes with them sometimes an entire program, or once they had an AP English and now they have no AP coursework at all. So it's really vulnerable in small schools just because the classes are staffing is so small, and just the economics of it, of having small enrollments and offering a college level class that maybe only a few people would sign up for, make it financially difficult sometimes to offer courses even when a teacher is available. But this is going to sound a little bit like an infomercial. There is a program that offers some promise. So first, I'm going to talk about two things. One, the program itself, and second, a project that we have going that uses that program. So the program is called Modern States, and it's a philanthropy on the East Coast, and their whole purpose in this was to increase access to dual credit classes, getting kids a jump start on college. And the target is particularly low income and rural kids. And in parentheses, I'll talk about this a little bit more later, and adults. So it's not just a kid program, but that's going to be our primary focus. But I'm keeping back in mind that it's for adults also. So how they did it is they used a test that's been around for a long, long time and kind of repurposed it. The test is called the College Level Examination Program, known mostly as CLEP. And it's a test that had been accessed by people with prior knowledge. And it, for example, someone that had a Dynamite High School biology class could take the CLEP exam and essentially challenge the introductory level college course with that test. If they passed, then they would get college credit. What Modern States did that was just like totally unique was to build coursework around that test, so that people could purposely prepare for it, and prepare for many of the tests rather than just having, like one option of something that you happen to know about really well. So they developed a series of videos that covered all the CLEP topics, and there's 32 of them. They range from almost all of the freshman requirements. So English, mathematics, the sciences, social sciences, and foreign language. They produced high quality videos using quite good professors from nationally recognized colleges and universities. So included in this are the texts that are required. They're all electronic, and the practice tests for each unit. And then uniquely included is the cost for the actual CLEP exam, which is, if you were to purchase it, it'd be $90. So all of the materials, all the videos, the test exam, and practice tests are at no cost to students or districts. And because they're online, they can be offered flexibly during this school day. So what we have done with our project is made use of these free resources, and then try to build a structure within school where students have access to these courses and are supported, so that that they're more successful. This is like not a program that probably flourishes best with a single student stuck in the library or a single student taking it at home. That works for highly disciplined students, but not most. And actually, you could say the same for adults too. It just takes discipline to be on your own and take online courses and actually finish them. So we have 25 districts that are involved in this project, and again, our small contribution to this is to offer a series of models for implementation by these districts. And the first model is especially in small schools, schedules are so tight, and so many of the requirements are single offerings, so kids are locked in, and it's really difficult to schedule something during one period a day, for example, that they can access. So in this case, a student would take a course of his or her choice, and but they would have an adult mentor or coach that would check in with them and monitor their progress and encourage them and keep them going. We think that even this kind of low-touch model would still help students succeed. The second model, and this is what I think all of our districts are using, is a learning lab, and some scheduling one period a day in the schedule where students can gather take courses that they choose, self-paced, with an adult in the room all the time. Again, to kind of help them keep track of their progress and keep them going. This kind of structure, we think, will help build up that interdiscipline and ownership of their learning that will allow kids in the future to take online courses on their own if need be. And the future is taking online courses, particularly in college, and has been despite COVID. It's just a thing that kids do, and then learning online is common in the workplace also. So this is a stepping stone where they earn immediate college credit, but also develop skills that they'll use throughout their life. The third model, and one that I'm like really interested in, is more of a blended model, where the Modern States course, for example, psychology, is used to deliver the content, and then potentially college credit as well. And the teacher supplements the content with activities and projects to deepen learning. And this could really be a powerful way of making the most out of Modern States. I think of going beyond content to help kids really understand conceptually what a particular topic subject is. So I'm really open to questions if there are some. I do want to mention one other thing that I think is really important. Aside from the courses, we're going to be offering probably a series of 4 virtual sessions on blended learning strategies. And the purpose of this is to assist a bit with the Modern States project, but more importantly, I think, is to build district expertise in blended and online learning in general. We've experienced that without a lot of preparation with the current COVID crisis. I think that blended and online learning has a place after COVID, and it opens up so many possibilities for kids, particularly in rural schools, to go beyond the coursework that's available and dictated by the size of the staff to coursework that's dictated by availability of the internet. And that's another word of saying almost unlimited. Modern States is a small part of that. But with Modern States, kids can go from having a very few offerings to many offerings in many ways of getting college credit. So with that, if there are any questions, I really welcome them. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Oh. And to To find out more about Modern States, it's just go to modernstates.org, and any other information you might need, you can contact Kevin, which is kevin@theruralalliance.org, and we'll get it to you. Thank you.